I want to tell you about a little dog named Milo. When his family first brought him home from the shelter, he was a bundle of nerves, a trembling shadow who hid under the kitchen table. Every sound made him jump. The rustle of a plastic bag, the closing of a door, a car horn from the street outside would send him into a state of quiet panic. His family felt helpless. They offered him the softest beds and the most delicious treats, but nothing seemed to pierce the thick wall of anxiety that surrounded him. One afternoon, feeling a bit defeated, Milo's owner decided to try something different. Instead of just giving him his dinner in a bowl, she scattered a few pieces of kibble inside an old cardboard box filled with crumpled paper. At first, Milo watched from a distance, hesitant. But then his nose began to twitch. The instinct to forage to use his incredible sense of smell slowly started to override his fear. He cautiously approached the box, poked his head inside, and began to search. For the first time, his family saw a glimmer of focus, a small spark of engagement that wasn't driven by fear. That simple game was a turning point. It was the first step on a long road, but it was a step filled with hope. It taught Milo's family that play wasn't just about fun, it was a powerful tool for communication and healing. By engaging his mind and his natural instincts, they could help him build confidence and learn that the world wasn't such a scary place after all. This small act of creative thinking opened up a new chapter for Milo, one where he could slowly begin to transform from a nervous shadow into the happy, secure dog he was always meant to be. Many people think of play as a simple pastime for dogs, a way to burn off extra energy. But it is so much more than that. Play is a fundamental need, just as important as food, water, shelter. For a dog struggling with anxiety, engaging in the right kind of play can be transformative. It's a form of therapy, taps into their natural instincts, redirects their focus away from their fears. When a dog is engrossed in a game, their brain is busy problem-solving, sniffing, concentrating on the task at hand. This mental workout is incredibly effective at reducing stress. Think about what happens in a dog's brain during a state of anxiety. Their body is flooded with stress hormones like cortisol. Their heart rate increases and their senses are on high alert for danger. It's an exhausting and overwhelming state to be in. Purposeful play acts as a natural counterbalance. Activities that involve sniffing, licking, chewing. These trigger the release of endorphins. These simple actions can physically calm a dog, slowing their heart rate and helping them to feel more relaxed and grounded. Furthermore, playing games with your dog strengthens the bond you share. Our first game is a wonderful tool that combines several calming elements into one simple, brilliant design. It's called the Frozen Feeding Ball. You can find it on Amazon from Jessica Gamez's ball store. This isn't just another toy. It's a game changer for dogs who struggle with anxiety, boredom, fast eating. Its genius lies in its simplicity and its multi-sensory approach to soothing your pet. The ball is designed as a slow feeder. Your dog has to work a little to get their food out, turning mealtime into an engaging, mentally stimulating activity. One of the key features is that it's designed to be frozen. This is where the magic really happens. The cooling effect of the frozen toy is incredibly soothing for dogs, especially for puppies who might be teething, or for any dog on a warm day. The cold provides a gentle, calming sensation as they lick and chew. Licking is a self-soothing behavior for dogs. It releases calming endorphins. That helps lower their heart rate and reduce feelings of stress. The frozen feeding ball encourages this natural behavior in a positive and long-lasting way. Using the frozen feeding ball is wonderfully simple, which is perfect for busy pet owners. The goal is to create an enriching experience, not a complicated chore. To start, you'll need the ball itself, some of your dog's regular kibble, and a dog-safe liquid to bind it all together. Great options for the liquid include plain yogurt, unsweetened pumpkin puree, or even just water mixed with a little bit of bone broth. These additions not only help everything freeze together, but also add a little extra flavor and nutrition that your dog will love. First, mix a portion of your dog's kibble with your chosen liquid in a separate bowl. You want to create a thick, paste-like consistency that will hold. Don't make it too watery, or it will just leak out before it has a chance to freeze properly. Once you have your mixture ready, carefully spoon it into the opening of the frozen feeding ball. You can use the back of the spoon to pack it in firmly, ensuring it fills the crevices inside. Make sure not to overfill it. Leave a little space at the top. Next, place the filled ball upright in your freezer. You can stand it in a small bowl or a muffin tin to keep it steady and prevent it from tipping over and spilling its contents. Let it freeze for at least 4 to 6 hours, or until the mixture is completely solid. When it's time to give it to your dog, present it to them in a calm and positive manner. Then, simply let them explore and enjoy. Our second game is a fantastic do-it-yourself puzzle, requires no special equipment, just a standard muffin tin and some tennis balls. This game is wonderful for encouraging your dog to use their nose and their brain to solve a simple problem. Let me tell you about a beagle named Barnaby. Barnaby was a sweet dog, but he had a lot of nervous energy, especially in the evenings. He would pace around the house, whining softly, unable to settle down. His owner started playing the muffin tin game with him every night after dinner. At first, Barnaby was a bit confused. He would nudge the balls with his nose and look back at his owner for help. But with a little encouragement, he lifted his first ball and found a delicious treat. His tail gave a little wag and he immediately went to the next one. To set up this game, all you need is a 6-cup muffin tin or a 12-cup muffin tin. Place a small, high-value treat, something extra tasty that your dog loves, in a few of the cups. To start, you might just hide treats in 2 of the cups or 3 of the cups to make it easier. Then, place a tennis ball or another similarly sized toy over every single cup. Watching Barnaby's transformation was amazing. Within a few days, he was a pro at the muffin tin game. The pacing and whining in the evenings completely disappeared. Instead, he would wait patiently by the kitchen cabinet where the muffin tin was kept. Another incredibly simple yet effective game for anxious dogs is the Towel Burrito Challenge. This activity requires nothing more than an old towel and some of your dog's favorite dry treats or kibble. The goal is to tap into your dog's natural foraging instincts by having them unroll and snuffle through the towel to find hidden food. This game is particularly good for dogs who get overwhelmed easily, as it's not too physically demanding and allows them to work at their own pace. I remember working with a shy golden retriever named Daisy. Daisy was scared of new things and would often retreat to her crate when visitors came over or if there was too much commotion in the house. Her owner wanted to find a gentle way to build her confidence and give her a positive focus during stressful moments. To create your own towel burrito, lay a bath towel flat on the floor. Sprinkle a handful of treats or kibble across the surface of the towel. For beginners, keep the treats relatively close together. Then, starting from one of the short ends, loosely roll the towel up, creating a long, treat-filled burrito. Her tail began to wag, and she became completely absorbed in her task. We've explored a few games now. I hope you're starting to see how simple, everyday items can become powerful tools for helping your anxious companion. If you found these ideas helpful, please share this essay with a friend who might also be navigating dog anxiety. Sometimes, a little bit of guidance and encouragement can make all the difference. I would also love to hear from you. What are some of the games, what calming techniques do you use with your own dog? By sharing your experiences in the comments below, you can help create a collection of ideas to help other dogs and families. Let's build a supportive space together. This next game, Hide and Sniff, is a classic for a reason. It engages your dog's most powerful tool, their nose. The olfactory part of a dog's brain is huge and highly developed. Scent work is deeply satisfying and mentally tiring for dogs. It's basically a simplified version of professional scent work, and you can play it in your living room, perfect for rainy days or low-impact mental exercise. Here's how to play. Start with your dog in a stay, or have someone hold them. Hide a few tasty treats around the room. Put one in plain sight on the floor a few feet away, or tuck one just behind the leg of a chair. Then release your dog with an enthusiastic cue. Find your treats. Go sniff. I coached a family with a high-energy border collie named Flash. Flash was brilliant but bored. He herded kids and barked at reflections. They played hide and sniff 10 to 15 minutes a day. After sessions, Flash was visibly calmer and happy to rest. The mental work tired him more than a long run. Our final game is all about destruction, but in a good way. It's called the Cardboard Box Kingdom, and it's a fantastic outlet for dogs who have a natural desire to shred and tear. Many anxious dogs resort to chewing on inappropriate items like shoes or furniture as a way to relieve stress. Let me tell you about a rescue dog named Buster, a lovable pit bull mix who had a hard time settling in his new home. When his owners were away, his separation anxiety would kick in, and he would often tear up mail or cushions. They were at their wits' end until they created a destruction box for him. They took a simple cardboard box, threw in a handful of his kibble, and added some crumpled packing paper. They sealed the box loosely and gave it to him just before they left for a short errand. Let your dog at it. They will have a blast sniffing, pawing, and tearing at the box to get to the goodies inside. When Buster's family came home, they found a happy, tired dog lying in a pile of shredded cardboard, not a single cushion out of place. The cleanup is minimal, just a quick sweep of the cardboard confetti. As we come to the end of our journey through these simple homemade games, I hope you feel inspired and empowered. Helping a dog navigate their anxiety is not a race. It is a slow and steady walk taken together, one paw step at a time. The games we've discussed are more than just clever ways to pass the time. They are bridges of communication. They are tools for building trust. They are gentle methods for healing a worried mind. They are a way for you to tell your dog, in a language they can truly understand, you are safe, you are smart, you are loved. Remember to introduce these activities slowly and with plenty of positive reinforcement. Celebrate the small victories. The first time your dog lifts a tennis ball from the muffin tin, the moment they settle down to lick their frozen feeding ball, the happy tail wag as they unroll a towel burrito. These moments are the building blocks of confidence. Your patience is a gift. Through this shared play, you are not just managing anxiety, you are deepening the incredible bond with your companion. You are their hero, and together you can accomplish wonderful things.